In this video, we will show you how to set up your MVDSL email account using Mozilla's Thunderbird. If you don't currently have an MVDSL email account and you are a customer, give us a call at 702-397-2601 and we will create an account for you. Or if you are a do-it-yourselfer, please visit our FAQ page at www.mvdsl.com to learn how to set up your own account. First thing you'll need to do is open up Thunderbird. You can see we already have it open. The way your Thunderbird opens may look a little bit different than what you see here, but that shouldn't matter. We're going to show you how to change your account settings regardless of how it looks when you open it. So first thing we're going to do is click on Tools, Account Settings, and then under Account Actions, we're going to click that, and we're going to click Add a Mail Account. The person we're adding, his name is John Doe, so we're going to put his name in there, and his email address is john.doe@mvdsl.com, and we're going to put his password in there. Then we're going to hit continue. Now, one of the things Mozilla does is it tries to automatically configure your mail account. If you're going to be using this computer at home and it's just going to be for basic email, you don't have any other computers that you might want to share with this, and these basic settings are probably okay. Now, there's a choice you need to make. One is IMAP or one is POP. Looks like it chose IMAP for you, but that's a choice you need to make. And it's also a choice that once you make, it's really difficult to go back to something else. So I'm going to explain the difference. With IMAP, your messages will stay on the MVDSL mail server. The advantage to doing this is that if you maybe have a computer at work, a laptop, an iPad, that you can view those messages, and if you delete a message on your iPad, then it will show up deleted on your desktop. It's a way to keep your messages in sync. Disadvantage to doing that is that your messages are still on the MVDSL mail server, maybe not as private as you might want them, and it might be a little bit slower. It will be a little bit slower as you delete things. It needs to delete them off the mail server and stuff like that. So with POP, as the messages come in and you open up Thunderbird or your email program, what Thunderbird is doing is it's popping those messages off the mail server and putting them on directly onto your computer. So they're no longer on the MVDSL mail server anymore. The advantage to this is of course it's more private because your messages are on your computer, and it's going to be faster because you're working on the messages locally on your computer. So I've done a lot of examples, and all the other examples we've used POP, so this time we're going to use IMAP. But this is my laptop. I use my laptop to travel, and I don't want to have the default settings that Thunderbird created for me. So I'm going to go ahead and click Manually Configure. I still want it to be IMAP. The server name mail.mvdsl.com is okay, but I'm going to be traveling, and I want things to be encrypted. I don't want my neighbor to snoop in on my messages as they're being downloaded. So I'm going to go ahead and change the SSL to SSL/TLS, and this is the encryption. Authentication needs to be normal password. The outgoing mail server needs to also be mail.mvdsl.com, and that's because that's where we have a security certificate, and that's what makes the SSL work. So we're also going to want this to be SSL/TLS, and you notice the port number changes to 465. Authentication still needs to be normal password. Now we don't want to retest because for some reason Mozilla Thunderbird pukes on our security certificate. So we're going to go ahead and click Done, and then we'll show you how to get around that puking here in a minute. So we hit Done. There, see it says it doesn't like this our security certificate. It has been verified by a recognized authority. I don't know what the problem is with Mozilla, so we're going to permanently store this exception. So we're going to confirm the security exception and permanently store it. Now we're going to go ahead and click OK to close out of this window, and there's our John Doe mail account. Now I've created several test messages to John, sent him several test messages, so we're going to go ahead and get that messages. See, there's the 7 messages that I created. One of the ways to make sure things are working correctly is to send yourself a message. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to have John doe@mvdsl.com, and subject is John, did you get this message? We're going to leave the body blank. Then we're going to hit send. Looks like it's sent. Now we're going to get the message again. And there, they increase from 7 to 8. And there's John, did you get this message again? There's the one we just sent it. So, looks like things are working. Appreciate your time. Thank you.